All right. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining me on our certificate workshop. I do this every Friday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific. Today we're learning about Australia, Perth, the capital of Australia. So hopefully you guys will learn a lot. As you know, we do these certificate workshops. First off, to learn and become better travel agents. Second off, to get a lot of perks, right? So we want to learn and sell to our clients, but we also love the additional perks that we get. So, Canard, if you haven't done Canard, you get a free cruise. We got an invite to go to the cruise inspection of the Queen Elizabeth on Sunday in San Francisco. Anybody going to that? I know I have about three or four that I know are going with me. Uh, so that's going to be fun. We're going to actually fly up tomorrow night and then do the cruise inspection, have dinner, go to the pier, etc., and then fly home that night. So it's a 24-hour turnaround. But next month we got invited to a fam trip for Margaritaville in Cancun. So that's also some of the great perks and benefits that you guys get as travel agents. So watch for those emails. And I usually post them in my certificate workshop group. So if you're not part of this, please make sure you're in this group. I just posted about the fam trips. Thank you so much. I don't know if it was Susan that gave it to us, but they have the Caribbean and Mexico fam trips, like right here. Caribbean fam trips and Mexico. So check those out because fam trips are amazing. You get to go in and you're representing Archer, so make sure, you're professional. Make sure you attend all the events because a lot of times they're free trips. You just have to get there. Um, and they're amazing. And again, you'd be on social media, filming everything because that's what they want. They want to teach you about their product, their resorts, etc. So you will go back and sell it. Okay. So just wanted to share that these are there. You go in and register, and then you will get those emails. Okay. So just wanted to share that. All right. So do we have anybody brand new today that does not know how to do the certificate workshop? Um, if not, is everybody in and ready? Okay. New. Okay, perfect. So here is the link to get in and sign up. Okay, if you haven't signed up yet, please do so now. It's kind of picky, so don't give up, okay? And once you get signed up, you'll be ready to go for next time. Okay, we do a lot of these trainings on this course. Okay, so you're going to register. When you go into register, it's your information. Agency will be Archer Travel. Okay, so make sure to do that. You'll get an email. Okay. Once you get registered, you just click sign in. You'll either log in like this or use your Gmail. Okay. Um, Sometimes people say, I didn't get my email. I didn't get my email and stuff. Just keep watching or get completely out and go back in. It doesn't usually take more than, 10 minutes to get in. But I want to make sure that you guys are in and following along because at the end, we do take a test. And then you get a certificate. And that certificate is what you then post on social media, letting people know, oh my gosh, look at this. This is so cool. Australia has so much to offer, da 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 da. Okay. So also, you're just registering, that's fine. Usually what happens is I'll be reading, we'll be watching a video, etc. And then at the end is when the test is. Okay, so don't worry about that. We make sure everybody passes. Sometimes the questions are out of order. Okay. But we make sure everybody gets, their certificate. So like here, my profile, I'm doing it under my daughter because I think I've done a lot of these on my own in the past. So, and only fill out what you need to fill out to get in. Okay. You can update it all later. Okay. So go ahead and register. Also, just so you guys know, over here, and I'll be posting the schedule for next month too. But when you go here to my link, up at the top, featured certificates for September, I post these the day before, okay? And I post them a week before the next month. So you can get in and pre-register for all these, okay? That way you're ready to go, okay? But like I said, once you get registered today, you'll be fine. And then also, what else did I want to show you? Oh, and then over here, we also have trainings that we've done in the past that you can catch up on. Okay. And then you can also, to be ahead of the game, all these are the programs that we use: Destination OTT, Travel Agent Academy, Travel Agent Universe. Just click on these, register, and that way when we get to do these courses, you'll be registered to go. Okay? All right. Always, whenever you're registering, Archer Travel is the agency. You are the agent, okay? And you need to make sure to save this information because you'll get asked it a lot. So it's right here under that OPT will be on the email, I think. Is that correct, guys? Again, I registered a long time ago. I didn't think I needed even to put that in before, but
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, thank you. All right. So it'll allow you to register. Just go in, check your email, do a refresh. Like I said, it is a very picky program. So don't stress. We're waiting for you, Terry. Also, here's all the information for Archer. Guys, save this information, okay? Also, very important, whenever dealing with the cruise line, always use the cruise line phone number, not the office. And just so you know, Archer is actually moving. I think the beginning of November, we went and seen the new office. It's beautiful. So okay, so Terry, don't stress. It'll come out. It'll work. I know. Took Hazel 2 weeks. Hers wouldn't, for some reason, wouldn't register, but other people have gotten right in. So everybody else good, or anybody else?
No,
Advice?
no.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. This is Stephanie. I'm trying to get in there, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Did you
I'm
click the
looking for
link?
Australia, but
Okay, the
it's not.
Australia, if you're already registered, then just click the link. I'll give you the link for the Australia link. So
Or you could go and do the
into
little
the chat.
search
Yeah,
and
right
magnify
here.
it. And if you put in Perth, it'll come up because that's what I did.
Thank you.
Okay.
Perth. Yep. And then do a search.
Okay, let's search that way. Okay.
All right. So it says I need to validate email. Okay. So again, for those that got the email, did you get an email right away? Did it take a while? Did you need to put in that OTP or whatever to get in?
You get the email right away.
So check
Check
your
your spam because
spam.
sometimes it'll go to the spam.
Yeah, check your spam, guys. And don't.
Thank you, everyone. I'm in. Thank
All
you.
right, perfect. Okay, perfect. So right here, once you get registered, this is where you should be. So you can click on the link, or you can paste. And again, only fill out what you need to fill out for right now. You can always update your profile later. I think I just put the basic stuff in just so I could get in. All right. Once you type in Perth or click the link I just put in there, just make sure your name is up here at the top because you'll be able to save like the itinerary and stuff. Okay. So again, got the account set up. Perfect. All right, Terry, you still working on it? Again, don't worry. Hello. Ben, I'm on a training. What's up?
I'll work on it later.
Roxy.
It's trying to validate my email.
Love you, bye. Okay, so check your spam, get completely out. As the others said, they got in right away. So it's check your spam, get completely out, go back in. It should work. But just again, some people takes a little while more, but I'm getting the email, but it won't allow me to validate. Then click on the other. When you go in to sign in, click the other. Do the Gmail or something. There's 2 spaces that you can sign in with. Yeah, so Shannon said hers went into her promotions. So Terry, just keep trying, keep putting the messages in the chat. I'm just going to start reading. Don't worry, we'll wait for you for the test, but I don't want you to miss it, okay? You have time to do it, okay? Just listen, okay? All right, so Perth, the capital of Western Australia, Perth sits where the Swan River meets the southwest coast, along with the expansive riverfront, Kings Park, and Botanic Garden, atop Mount Eliza, which offers panoramic views of the city. Its suburbs are lined with sandy beaches. The Perth Cultural Centre, which has a theatre, library, and art gallery of Western Australia in its central area, is home to state ballet and opera companies. So the course benefits, we're going to have an overview, how to reach Perth, getting around, the weather, when to visit, places to eat, and places to stay. So what makes Perth so famous? The natural wonders, exciting nightlife, and over 3,000 hours of sunshine each year. It's no surprise that Perth is on the list of top 10 livable cities in the world. What is Perth probably popularly known as the Sunshine Capital of Australia because of the amount of sunshine the city receives in a year. So it's an intermediate class. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes. It is in English and you must pass the quiz. Okay. So again, you're going to click here, start the course. It's going to pop up and have you register or sign in again. So again, don't worry. Just as I said, listen, keep trying, maybe clear your cookies, etc. Okay, there. So it did pop up. Make sure your name is up here, right here. Then you can save the itinerary. Okay, all the slides. So you're going to go there. You're going to go into your itinerary and then you can save it. And that way these pictures and stuff will save. And then you can, share them now. You can, download them, etc. Okay, but you must save them there. Okay, so just wanted to share that with you. Okay, so let's go back. All right, so the overview. Perth, Australia metropolitan paradise tucked away amid Western Australia's immense wilderness, which is why the residents adore it. You may unwind on the peaceful white sand beaches and immerse yourself in this location's vibrant art galleries, storied neighborhoods, and exciting events. There are lovely local vineyards and unusual animals not far from Perth. How to reach Perth? Well, despite its vastness, Western Australia is simple to reach, owing to a variety of strategically located airports spread out across the state. Perth Airport, which is approximately 12 kilometers from Perth's center, serves as both Western Australia's national and regional entry point. Northwest Australia's regional hub is Broome International Airport, and it serves as the Kimberley's entrance and is WA's biggest rural airport. Okay, so Western Australia, there you go. All right, next. No, it does not have to match the back office. All right, getting around. So try maybe going in with a different email or something. Like I said, this program is kind of finicky for some reason. I don't know why, but I promise you'll get in. Don't give up. Because we have other trainings on this course. So that way, once you get in, you'll be ready to go. All right. Perth Airport is well located near both domestic and international travel hubs. You may take a direct trip to Perth from Brisbane, Sydney, or Melbourne with an average journey time of 5 hours. That could be a test question. Perth Airport, which serves local and international arrivals, is located 12 kilometers, which is 7.5 miles from the city. You may reserve shuttle buses, rental vehicles, and ride-sharing services either before you arrive or on the day of your trip. The most common form of transportation for locals is cycling, although the city also has a reliable, reasonably priced public transportation system. Okay, so many ways to get around. The weather in Perth experiences warm winters and scorching dry summers. Rain is uncommon in the summer, although thunderstorms and heavy rain are possible in the winter. Summer is their December to February, okay, kind of the opposite of us. Perth has a scorching dry summer with little to no precipitation, 17.5 or 30 Celsius or 63 degrees to 86 degrees, typical temperature range. A sea wind called the Fremantle Doctor brings some afternoon cooling. Autumn is March through May. Perth has warm, sunny days and chilly nights throughout the fall, and the average temperatures ranging from 13 Celsius to 26 or 56 degrees to 78 degrees Fahrenheit. Rarely do the temperatures in the evening fall below 50 degrees. There may be some humidity and sporadic rains. In the winter, which is their June to August, cold, rainy winters have temperatures between 46 and 66 degrees Fahrenheit, sporadic storms that are characterized by heavy rain and thunderstorms. And then the spring, September to November, the days are warm and bright during the spring, temperatures ranging from 53 to 73 degrees Fahrenheit. At this time of year, there is hardly much rain. Discover more than 12,000 varieties of wildflowers blooming in Perth's nature reserves and national parks during the spring. When to visit Perth? So the best time Perth experiences extremely stable weather all year round. Between December and February, take advantage of the hot, dry summer and warm winter between June and August. Best time to see whales migrating down the coast is from September to November, when the weather is dry and mild, and the female whales return from nursery grounds. So the high season is the drier season, and these may be test questions, September to January. The low season is the wetter seasons, March to May. And then don't miss whale watching in spring, September to November. All right, where should we send our clients? Places to visit. And again, this is one you may want to save so you can share it with your certificate. Kings Park and Botanic Garden. One of the most significant sites to visit in Perth is the well-known Kings Park and Botanic Park, which is spread across a sizable area of 990 acres and is a gorgeous city garden studded with war memorials. This beautiful park, which overlooks the River Swan in Canning, allows visitors to see breathtaking views of Perth water, the Darling Ranges, and the city skyline. Numerous species of Australian birds, plants, and other fascinating city views may be seen in the enormous garden. Swan Valley is a haven of fresh vegetables and a natural beauty away from the rush and bustle of the metropolis. Within a 25-kilometer radius, most of the attractions in the area are located. You will find a variety of additional enjoyable activities, such as spending a day on a cruise or having a stroll around the valley and visiting stores where you can sample chocolates or honey, in addition to the best vineyards and fine dining establishments. Cottesloe Beach stretches 0.6 miles, is one of Perth's most attractive beaches. This beach, which has crystal clear seas and glistening white sand, is one of Perth's most excellent places to visit. It is also one of the most well-known beaches in Western Australia, since it offers water sports like swimming, snorkeling, and surfing. Perth Mint, which is a division of the British Royal Mint and the world's oldest gold mint, was established in 1899. The Perth Mint, one of the top locations to see in Perth, is close to the city's central business district and is open every day of the year. The most extensive collection of gold bars is visible as one passes through the iron gates. The gold object at the museum is practically worth $1 million. So Terry, again, I would suggest trying to get completely out and then go back in and just sign in, with your email that you used. And like I said, there's two places to sign in. You can use the email or the Gmail thing. I think they're the Google. So try either one. Okay. Because you shouldn't have to wait that long. It should automatically be updated. So just try that. All right. Perth Zoo, delightful family attraction. Perth Zoo is situated in South Perth, Western Australia, along the banks of the magnificent Swan River. Located just 5 minutes from Perth's CBD and spans a sizable 41-acre area. Since it first opened its doors in 1898, this zoological park has never had a single day of closure. It offers a large floral collection in addition to harboring more than 1,300 animals from around 164 species. One of the top tourist attractions in Perth, it is well known, member of both WAZA and the ZAA, which is the World Association of Zoos and Aquariums. All right. So yeah, like I said, it's a finicky one, but now you're in, yay. So just arrow through and catch up. All right, places to visit. So you have the Hillary's Boat Harbor, renowned Aqua, the giant aquarium in Australia, located at Hillary's Boat Harbor, will take you on an amazing voyage as you learn about the diverse marine life of Western Australia's coastal regions. The Great Escape, a recreational area, and Sorrento Quay Boardwalk, a shopping mecca, and are two more top attractions. The Rottnest Island is also accessible from the harbor. Swan Bell Tower. The bell tower is one of the largest musical instruments in the world and resembles a rocket or extraterrestrial spaceship in some ways. One of the nicest locations to see in Perth is the instrument, which, although having a futuristic appearance, contains authentic bells from the 14th century. Many history buffs visit the bell tower where they may participate in interactive displays of the ancient skill of bell ringing. They also see a lot of fascinating exhibits related to the fascinating history of bells. Visitors to this location may even get a 360-degree view of Perth and the Swan River. Additionally, lovers can purchase personalized love locks and attach them to a sturdy chain link fence. Rottnest Island, Western Australia's Rottnest Island, is a well-liked vacation spot that is around 19 kilometers off Perth's shore. One of the nicest spots in Perth. The area has earned fame throughout the years for its comfortable climate, top-notch soft sand beaches, gorgeous landscape, and salt lakes. The island is said to have formed as a result of fluctuations in sea level. Salt Lake makes up a significant portion of Rottnest Island, where you can discover a variety of permanent lakes, nearby beaches. Some of the must-see lakes in this area include Pink Lake, Lake Negri, and the Twin Purse Lakes, which dry up and take on an appearance of salt flats in the summer. When visiting the island in the spring or fall, you may take advantage of the temperate climate. It provides a variety of activities to the guests, including fishing, whale watching, snorkeling, and cycling tours. While exploring the entire island, visitors may take photos of the lovely daisy fields and quokkas. Aviation Heritage Museum. You may have a one-of-a-kind experience at the Aviation Heritage Museum of Perth. Museum features an exhibition of 30 aircraft and various artifacts from the military and general aviation. The RAF Association was founded in 1929, but the museum, one of the top sites to visit in Perth, has a rich history that dates back to that year. So again, could be a test question. Museum was opened to the public in 1983. Adventure World, the only themed water park in Perth, is tucked away among lushly groomed lawns and botanical gardens with over 25 thrilling rides and amusing activities. This amusement park is one of the top locations to visit in Perth, and it guarantees total excitement and pleasure. And then the steepest, tallest, longest water ride in the world, the Abyss and Kraken, as well as Goliath, a massive pendulum swing attraction, are just a few of Adventure World Perth's heart-pounding thrills and slides. These entertainment centers often other heart-pounding attractions include the Inferno, the Tidal Wave, the Rocky Rapids, Kahuna Falls, and Black Widow. In addition to all this, Adventure World Perth also provides tourists with mouth-watering meals and drinks. All right, so we're on places to visit, Terry. All right, so we're just finishing this one. Let's see. So now we're on things to do, okay? So swim at Perth beaches. Australia is known for its, it won't allow me to start the course. Just, you go through the introduction, hit the start course. That's when it gives you the 2 emails that you can sign back in on. All right, Australia is known for its white, smooth, sandy beaches, yet those that surround Perth will still manage to stand out. These are the top attractions in the capital of Western Australia. Perth is also unreasonably fortunate to have world-class beaches, amazingly clear blue sea with incredible visibility meets the endless sweet beach. Grab your towel, join the natives at this excellent beaches these excellent beaches because the city has ideal beach-going weather and a populace happy to comply. Top 5 beaches in Perth is Cataslow Beach, Leighton Beach, Mettums, Bathurst, and City Beach. All right. Rottnest Island. You'll feel like you're in another country, even though Rottnest Island is only 12 miles off the coast of Perth. Since there are no cars on Rotto, as it is lovingly known, you should rent a bicycle once you get there. Rotto is readily available from the mainland through a quick boat journey. This protected natural area is home to a wide variety of unusual plants and animals, such as unique marine life and, of course, the beautiful quokka. Explore a diverse range of beaches and bays, swim and snorkel in crystal clear seas, and encounter the world's happiest animal in this tiny corner of heaven. Activities one can do at Rottnest Island. Spend the day beach hopping, get a quokka snap, go whale watching, explore underwater, cruise in style on a private charter, segway around the island, kayaking, and skydiving. Immerse in culture. Perth's art and cultural sector has exploded recently. Fantastic street art can be seen all around the city. Neglected neighborhoods are now home to art galleries. Stunning museums showcase the city's convict and maritime heritage. All right, best of the museums, theaters, and galleries is the Art Gallery of Western Australia, Perth Theatre Trust, Perth Cultural Centre, Perth, Western Australia, the PS Art Space, WA, Western Australia's Museum, Bula Bardit, Western Australia Maritime Museum, Japinka Aboriginal Art, and then Perth Institute of Contemporary Art and Street Art. Okay, so lots of art exhibits. Scuba diving. So Perth is one of Australia's top diving locations thanks to its long continuous stretch of coastline, beautiful islands, colorful coral reefs, and eerie shipwrecks. Explore the vibrant seascapes around the capital of Western Australia by diving at one of these fantastic locations. Best places to go for scuba diving: Crystal Palace, Marmion Marine Park, Boy in a Boat Reef, Key Biscayne, HMAS Swan, Rockingham Wreck Trail, and Point Paran. You have Penguin Island. Oh, how cute. Penguin Island is located in the ruggedly beautiful Shoalwater Islands Marine Park. Blessed with the white sandy beaches and crystal blue seas, it is only a 5-minute ferry trip away. Witness wild dolphins, endangered Australian sea lions before close-up encounters with the tiniest penguins in the world. Island rangers conduct daily penguin feedings at 10:30, 12:30, and 2:30, with boats leaving around 9 to 3 Getting here is simple. Spend as much time or as little time as you wish swimming, snorkeling, picnicking, and exploring the beaches and nature paths before boarding the return ship at your convenience. Swim with dolphins. Bring your dolphin fantasy to life. Perth Wildlife Encounters have run the multi-award-winning Swim with Wild Dolphin cruise since 1989. We have come to know around 200 native bottlenose dolphins who reside in the protected bays and islands of Rockingham as friends. They don't, yay, great to hear. Okay. They don't do tricks and we don't give them food. We just hang around and enjoy each other's company. So again, that's something, maybe take that little paragraph and share that with your certificate. All right. Restaurants to visit. So you won't have to travel far in Perth to enjoy fine eating. Capital of Western Australia is brimming with ethical cuisines built on the most incredible seasonal ingredients. Serving up festive food with consistently changing menu. You may uncover cultural treasures that were influenced by places like Thailand, Italy, India, Paris within the traditional modern Australian dishes. Restaurants in Perth. Several nominees for Perth's top restaurant, regardless of whether you're looking for white linen, fine dining, or a quaint neighborhood cafe. Particularly with all the new items that are always appearing in the area, it is really difficult to narrow down the list. But whichever of these restaurants you choose, you should be catered to, whatever your mood may be. So you have Coogee Common, La Rebelle, Wildflower, Longchamp, Manuka Woodfire Kitchen, Lulu La Daliza, Emily Taylor Bar and Kitchen, Bib and Tucker, and Lions and Tigers and Bears. Oh my. All right, coffee shops. So there is coffee and then there is coffee in Perth. The greatest coffee may be found in these little shops where the beans are roasted on site or close by. Milk is from cows in West Australia, and the baristas make it their personal goal to make your day better. Best coffee shops is Gordon St. Garage, Telegram Coffee, Tish, The Lowdown, Small Print Baker and Coffee Maker, and Sayers. Cocktail bars in Perth. Okay, numerous tiny bars have recently emerged in Perth, many of which intend to introduce a higher standard of cocktail sophistication to the West Australian metropolis. Although you can get all the traditional concoctions such as martinis and Negronis, it pays to be a bit more daring and try unique concoctions with a speared marshmallow or even a little burger on top. That sounds funny. All right, Hatika, Helvetica, Republic of Fremantle, the Flower Factory, Mechanics Institute, and Bar Lafayette. All right, places to stay. All right, and then we have our quiz. So this one's a real quick one, guys. So we got through this one pretty quick. All right, some of the top hotels in the nation can be found in Perth, with designs ranging from opulent heritage buildings to chic homes away from home. There are many warm hotels to pick from, whether you opt to base yourself downtown or prefer one of Perth's trendy neighborhoods. Best places to stay, you have Como the Treasury, Crown Towers Perth, Alex Hotel, Tribe Perth, QT Perth, Hougoumont Hotel, Doubletree by Hilton, Waterfront, the Ritz-Carlton Perth, Quay Perth, Weston Perth, and Vibe Hotel, Subiaco Perth. All right. So hopefully everybody's ready and in. Terry, are you in and ready? Because now we're doing our quiz. As I said, a lot of them may be out of order. They may be different, questions. So we make sure everybody passes. So don't worry, okay? You don't have to study. I mean, you can go back and study, but they're usually pretty easy questions. So, all right. So here you go. Yeah, you can go back. Yeah, once you're in, you can go back and use these. And that's why I said you can save the itinerary too. So you don't, you can just go through and get the pictures and stuff. Okay. All right. So the sea wind called, is everybody here? Let me make sure everybody's here. Again, this may be your question down here first.
Not yet. It's acting funny again like it did
Okay.
last
Yeah.
week. So I just got to let it go back and then go back in again.
Yeah, just let me know when everybody's ready.
Okay, this is crazy.
Yours going back too?
Yeah, I hit the quiz and it
It
took me
finally let
back
me in.
to the
It's,
restaurants of Perth. I
yeah,
don't know
it's
how.
like you got to do that like 2 or 3 times, and then it'll let you into the quiz. I don't know. TBO Academy is finicky like that.
Yeah.
Just
Just
keep
keep
hitting
trying.
quiz and see what happens. It has me marked like I'm there, but I'm not there.
Yeah, it is. It just does that. I don't know why it does that. That's like their little glitch they have, where sometimes it'll take you all the way back to the beginning, and you have to click all the way back through, then click quiz, and it'll do it all over again. And then, like the third time, it'll just open the quiz.
Okay. Well, go ahead. I'll just write it down. I get it. I get it. I can
Well,
get it.
just keep trying. We have time. Usually we're on for 2 hours, so we've got some time.
Take
So
a picture of the quiz as we go.
huh?
I'm telling her to take a picture of the quiz as we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Oh, that's smart. Thank you. Great idea.
You're
Thank you. Keep going.
welcome.
We're
All
gonna
right.
get this thing.
All right. So the sea wind called blank brings the afternoon cool wind. Was that the Fremantle doctor, the sea breeze, the Dr. Fremantle, or none of the above?
I think it was the first one.
Okay. Fremantle doctor. Again, that could be my first one, but it may be your third one or something. So just watch that. Which park in Perth has never had a single day of closure? Kings Park Botanical Garden, Perth Zoo, the Westin Perth, or Haddaka?
Perth Zoo.
Kings Park and Botanical Garden.
Okay, so we got two different
The zoo.
answers.
I got the zoo.
Is it the zoo or the park and botanical garden? Never
It was
had.
the zoo. I went to the quiz whenever you were reading.
Okay, thank
I
you.
got the zoo
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Okay, which of the following countries influenced culinary experiences? That was all of them, right? India, Italy, and Thailand.
Yes. That
What
counts.
season is best for observing the salt flat lakes in Perth? I think that was summer, right? Because didn't it dry up or something?
Yeah, I believe so. I'm trying to go back and double check.
That is
Yes,
September,
I had
November.
summer.
Summer. Okay, which
Yeah.
season can one observe the whale migration? That
That
autumn,
one I didn't get. I couldn't remember what that one was.
It's spring.
spring. Thank you. Which of the following is a water theme park in Perth? Adventure Intervenes, Adventure World, Adventure Island.
Adventure World.
Okay, Terry, remember the questions usually are the same, they're just out of order. But just
No, they're literally different. Mine doesn't even start out with the first one that you had. It has, I'll tell you what it has. It has, which of the following is the biggest musical
right.
instrument in
Right.
the
So
world?
see, that's my last one. So you do have the same questions, usually they're just out of order.
Okay, so I need to catch up.
That's okay. So just arrow down. So which of the following is the biggest musical instrument in the world?
Bell
Uh,
Tower.
The
Bell
bell
tower.
tower?
Okay.
Mhm.
Which of the following beaches is the best beach in Perth?
A minute.
All of the above.
All of that.
Very
Beaches.
good. All
I
right.
gotta find the beaches.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just
All
arrow
above.
up.
Yep.
So we've got Fremantle Doctor, we got Perth Zoo, all the above, Thailand, Italy, and India, all the above. The Flat Lakes is summer.
Hold on, you're moving too quick.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's
I'm so
okay.
sorry.
No
I'm kind
worries.
of new to all this kind of stuff.
No worries. That's
All
why
right.
we do it
So we're
together.
let's see. Which of the following countries influence it?
All the above.
All the above. All right. I'll just go down through what I don't get afterwards and we can do
Yes.
that.
I have a
absolutely.
question.
Okay.
In which season can you observe whale migration?
That's the spring.
And
That's
then the sea wind
what?
called blank brings the afternoon cool wind.
That's a Fremantle Doctor.
Fremantle.
What
Okay.
about observing the flat lake in Perth?
That's the summer.
Summer.
And then what was the theme part?
Adventure World.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm done.
All right, everybody got them? Let's check them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you,
Now,
everybody.
now submit.
Yep,
Thank you.
hit submit. We got 8 out of 8. Yes. Okay, so here's where you can view or download your certificate. You'll also get an email. Okay. So there's your certificate. Congratulations, Perth destination. So you can post that. You can share all the
Yay.
exciting information. So again, congratulations, everybody. Sometimes they can take hours, like Disney's going to take us like 2 months to finish. It's, the 2 hours at a time. But some of them are really quick. Okay. So thank you guys for joining me. I just want to go over a couple other things with you guys really quick. Make sure you guys are all aware. For those that want to go ahead and leave, you can. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. As we always say, you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. And teamwork makes the dream work, right? So make sure you guys are all signed up with Profit Agility. These are amazing, amazing deals. You go to Last Minute Deals. It is in the Travel Cafe. It's under the supplier request form. But look at here. Mombasa, okay, $185 for the entire week, okay. Punta Cana, $284 for the entire week. Disney World, Kissimmee, $231 for the entire week, not per person, not per night. I know I had somebody just asking about that. So look at this, a 2-bedroom condo, sleeps 8 people, regularly almost $1,500. We get it for $231. You can sell it and add commission, or you can use it for yourself or your family or your friends for $231. Crazy, right? It is for like next week, but still, if you're flexible, dang, you can't beat that. So I always go in here and check these out. Here again, Summer Bay, Orlando, $231. You've got Cape Canaveral if you're going on a cruise. Puerto Morales, Punta Cana. So, if you have somebody that just wants to get away, share this with them. Again, your family and friends, Mazatlan. So I went to Costa Rica for $138. Okay. So definitely great, great opportunities there. As I said with Princess, make sure you complete the training with Princess. I took my free cruise. I had to do the training again for my daughter, but when I did mine, I went to Hawaii for 15 days for only $220 per person. Okay, so we just completed Princess. Like I said, right now we're doing Disney. But you can get into my YouTube and catch up with the Princess ones. Let me show you dashboard. But you can catch up. It's a tough one. Princess is a tough one, but it's worth it. So yeah, we're just doing Disney. I just did the vouchers also, if you want to learn how to use the vouchers. But look at these cruises that we get, guys. There's 87 available for us. So I'm just going to start at the beginning. Anywhere from a 3-day to a 30-day cruise. All you pay is port taxes and fees. So this is out of San Juan, Dominica, St. Martin, St. Kitts, Barbados, $126 for 7 days, guys. Okay. Take advantage of that. You've got, to Australia. We just talked about Australia. Look, $130. In this one, you do have to get to Australia. But here, San Juan, yes, that's all you pay. That's why I'm saying you get a free cruise. This is just port taxes and fees.
Wow.
Yeah, so you can take a third and fourth person who'd pay $196 for the cruise and then the $126 in fees. So you can take up to 4 people for what, less than $1,000. So,
Not bad.
and you can go like here, Thailand, Vietnam, Asia, Japan. Yes, you have to complete the training though. Okay. You have to complete the training. It's a long one. I think we did it. I think it took us, let's see over here. I think 9 courses. Princess, where is it? Final exam here. So yeah, so 6, 7, 8, 9 courses we took. So definitely, guys, do the training because it's amazing. Just like Canard gives us a free cruise, but not like this. Canard is the high end, okay? So what they do once you finish it, so I've earned my free cruise with Canard, and that's where I'm doing the free ship inspection on Sunday. They will send an email out and say, hey guys, we have a free cruise coming up October 15th. If you're interested, reply now. And they sell out within 4 hours. Okay, so Canard, watch for that one. That again is the high end of the cruise lines up here. But Princess is so great because you've got so many options to choose from. Now, these are interior room. You can always highlight and update the art, ocean view, balcony, etc. So you'll be paying more. You can also search by departure port. Okay, so you only, you live in, I live in Vegas. So what's out of LA? So out of LA, I can go to the Mexican Riviera for 190. I can do, the getaway at San Diego, San Francisco. 16-day Panama, ocean to ocean, 20 days. Look at this. Chile, Peru, Ecuador, 20 days. I did 15, like I said, to Hawaii. If it says price not available, that's because they're all selling out. Okay, so it'll either say sold out or unavailable. Okay. So just kind of wanted to show you those things of what we get and when we get out and stuff. And of course, Marriott, don't forget about your Marriott fantastic rates. I'm using mine when we go to, where am I going? San Francisco tomorrow night. So do your Marriott training and you get $79 for New York City. I went to New York City at Christmas time. I paid $79. The room was originally $450. They're both Princess and Canard are both under one source. Princess, you have to fill out the supplier request form. So here you can book your fantastic rates. When I went to Paris and London, I was able to get, $79 a night. Let's see what New York is running. So yeah, we get amazing deals, guys. So make sure you take advantage, okay? And share, because if your family and friends can get the free Disney passes, the, $79 Marriott, the free cruises, you guys can all travel together. Look at this. This is in Fairfield, Parsippany. I don't know where that's at. Marriott. But $56 a night. I thought I put, New Jersey. So you can, this is New York City. Okay. Let's just see what the regular rate is. But like when I went at Christmas time, it was $450 a night. I got it for $79 a night. So the rates. All right.
Marnie, do you have to have your CLIA card to do the training from that?
You don't have to do it for the training, but to register, yes, you do need it for Marriott and Disney. You either need your CLIA card, which they stopped selling the 2025 already. November, they'll open it back up and you can purchase it for 2026. So as you see here, 189.
Okay, it's just like to register.
Huh? What'd you say?
I haven't registered with Marriott yet because I thought, you had to have the CLIA card to even like register with them as a supplier.
Yeah, no, you just need it to get the perks. And
okay, just double check. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And just so you know, they have a limit of 4 nights at the one specific hotel. So let's just say that you're staying at, one hotel, but you're going for a week. So you stay 4 nights at one, you can then pop over to another one and stay another 4 nights. But you can't stay at that one resort again until a year later. So like I go to California a lot, so I can do 4 nights. But I have to now hop around because nope, you've already used that Marriott in Long Beach. So now I had to go into like Anaheim or something. So just wanted to kind of share that with you guys. And usually it's only one room, and usually you have to be the one to check in. I did hear that some people were able to get 2 rooms, okay? But it's not normal, okay? All right, so this is New Year's Tuesday through January 2nd. So these are Bridgewater, so they're not like right inside of New York City, but look at the prices. So this is a home. All right, I'm just curious to see what the regular rate is. All right, but otherwise, does anybody else have any questions or anything? Again, watch your emails. You get a lot of promotional stuff. So this is regularly $213 a night. We get it for $71. Okay, look at this one, $463. Oh no, that's per room. Maybe that's per night. Hold on, let's see. You can sell these, and would you add? No, you can't sell these. These are our promotional rate as a travel agent. You can sell Marriott, but not these rates. Now the the profit agility, yes, you can sell those and get the what do you call it? The commission. Okay. But these are our rates, and you don't want to, take advantage and because some of our competitors out there have lost their access to these rates. So 172 total per room. So anyway, like I said, I did New York City, I did Paris, I did London. I always do, the states. Whenever I travel, I check, Marriott first. Okay. All right. Anybody else have anything? Again, thank you guys for
Marty,
joining us.
I have one little question.
Okay.
Once we finish the course with Princess, do we only get that one-time cruise, or you can do they have a renewal or refresher or something you have to take for the next?
Nope, you only
I
get
know I'm
it
getting
one
greedy.
time. They do have refresher courses and stuff, but you only can take the one free cruise. But
Okay,
if
no.
you have a spouse, if you have a child, if you have a mother, a father, that become agents, do the training for them. Like I told my daughter, I just did her training. That's why it's under autumn. I'm like, I'm going with you and your boyfriend. I'll sleep up near the pool. I don't care, but I'm coming with you. So, like your spouse, your significant other, child, whatever, they can get a free cruise. And then, as you see, you can take up to 4 people. So,
Right. Okay. One more question. With Disney, when you do the refresher course, you get another free cruise, or
Disney, we
maybe
don't
I
get free
misunderstood.
cruises. Disney, we just get discounts. So,
Got
Disney, you get free tickets.
free
Okay.
tickets.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is mine. I've already completed the training. So I get to go in here to my available benefits. I
Okay.
get free tickets to Disneyland, Disney World, a 1-day hopper pass. Disney
Okay.
World, you get a 1-day hopper pass or a 2 to 10-day 50% off.
Hmm.
You do need the CLIA card or the IATAN. Okay, so I've
I
got
have the
both.
clear. I
But
have clear.
yep.
Uh-huh.
So and then you usually have to give a 10-day advance notice. Okay. And then they'll send you your confirmation. And then, but you get you get a cruise discounts like here, that's the resorts. You get discounts on the resorts. This is travel agent space available and travel agent appreciation program rates. So check these out. I think this was the one. On a cruise for Disney, you only get one pass for yourself. For the cruise, you could take up to 4 people, I think. So as you see here, depending on where you're going, okay. Right now it doesn't expire, but I always tell everybody take advantage. Sometimes, like one of the cruise lines, you have to book now for cruises to be able to get their free cruise or something or discounts. So they always update things, just like Universal used to give us free Universal passes, 3-day, 3-park hopper passes. Now they only give us 50% off for Orlando and I think 25% off for Hollywood. So I always tell everybody use your perks as soon as you can because you never know when they'll update them. So here, $70 a night to the Bahamas. So, departure port. So you have San Juan, Port Canaveral. So $70 per night, price per guest, double occupancy. I don't know exactly how those work. But again, great deals. You also get to go on cruise inspections, like I'm doing the one Sunday with Kennard. I did the Disney Dream. So you always want to double check on that, see when they're doing those. Okay. Is it just me or can we bring? Yeah, again, the Disney tickets, you only get one free ticket per agent per year. This is what they look like. So Disneyland, a 1-day hopper pass, Disney World, either a 1-day hopper pass or 2 to 10-day 50% off. So all my kids are over 18. They're all agents. I've got 6 people in their teams. So now their business is free and they get advantage of the perks. All right. And then you get
That's
discounts.
one more question.
Uh-huh.
With Royal Caribbean, how does that work?
Royal
gotta get
Caribbean, I think
certified.
they only give you discounts.
Okay.
So I think that's under cruising power. So MSC is just giving away a $129 7-day cruise. So that's why I always tell everybody, you never know what they're going to give away or what they're doing. So MSC right now is giving away, and I think that's just the taxes and fees. I got a free cruise out of New York when I told you I went at Christmas time to the Bahamas. It was $150 is all I paid. My daughter and I went. We got a balcony room. So again, make sure you register with all the cruise lines because you never know
Okay.
what they're going to be offering. Okay.
Okay. Yes.
So do the training. We're going to be doing MSC soon. I think we've done Royal already. Booking, so you can go in here. Like with Carnival, the interline rate is our rate as an agent. Okay, so you go here, and when you go to book, oh wait, that's good. Bum, bum, bum. Go back. Here we go. Booking, individual, and then right here, interline. That is you as a travel agent. That's your rate. But a lot of times, I find as being a past cruiser with them, or their specials that are going on now are better than the interline rate because they're less deposit or you get onboard credits. So I always compare. So you just go in and search, and then you can compare the different pricing. And then I always call and say, hey, I want to do this, or I thought of that, or, which is a better deal? Do you have anything better than this? And then you can check on that. So like this one's the Baja, Mexico. So here are the underlying rates, 263 or 424 for the balcony. This is a super saver, excuse me. So it's only $26 more. So you want to compare and see what the difference is. And sometimes I get the hiccups. Like I said, sometimes they offer lower deposits or onboard credits, etc. Okay. So, and then as I always say, I always then call just to verify I'm getting the best deal. Okay, anybody else have anything? I always try to show everybody because I love what we have. I love what we can offer to our clients, and then of course what we get as agents. So my first 4 years, I've been with the company over 8 years. I did it just for the perks because, you know, again, amazing deals that we get. So balcony room here on all decks. Okay. 7C, quick quote. So 848. So that was per person. So the cruise balcony room, not too bad though.
Mm-mm.
And then you also get commission with your interline rate. So that's nice too. All right. So I'll get this recorded. If you missed my voucher training, if you want to learn how to use vouchers, I talk about giving them away at Halloween. You know, give the parents the cruise or the 7-day stay voucher and your business card, and give the kids candy. And it's a way to market yourself and stuff. So you want to watch that. I just did a training on that last night. Make sure to check with your own team. They may have their own vouchers. Okay. Yes, I just posted my YouTube in there. But yeah, some have their own vouchers, so get with them. Otherwise, you can use mine. And then I have a voucher Facebook group also that you guys can join that I'll be posting that in. And that's where you go here to order the voucher. So you go to featured, and then it'll have the link to, should have the link here. Maybe it's under guides. Guides, there it is. Voucher form. There you go. And
How
then
long are the vouchers good for?
how long are they good for?
I've tried to do this video on YouTube.
So the vouchers are you can put an expiration date. I tell people that if you're using it for like an event, like if you do a farmer's market, you have them fill out, you know, a card, you know, name, email, phone number. I'm interested in becoming an agent, or I'm interested in a trip to Disney. And then you have them drop it in either the cruise one or the 7-night resort stay. And then when you get home, you call them and say, hey, you know, Amy, great seeing you today at the farmer's market. You entered to win, you know, the 7-day cruise. Congratulations, you won. Now, these are unlimited, so everybody can win. But Amy feels special because she thinks she's the only winner, right?
Right.
When you order it, when you do events like that, okay, Amy, I'll get that over to you within 24 hours. You go in, you order it, and you put an expiration date of 30 days. Because once you put that expiration date in, then you call up Amy in 25 days. Hey, Amy, just checking. Did you redeem your cruise certificate? No, not yet. Okay, you have 5 days because it expires. They redeem it, but then they have a year to book it or whatever. But that's when you come in then as the agent. They have to book it through this program, right? But then you come in as the agent and say, okay, Amy, you booked it. Great. Now I can help you with the pre or post hotel, the car rental, the excursions. That's when you come in and help them with that. So when you have an expiration date, that gives you a reason to get back to them. Where with no expiration date, which I always tell everybody, order every voucher, no expiration date, use them for yourself to see how they're used. And then, as I said, give them out at the restaurants, give them out at the car washes. Whenever, you know, you go to the grocery store, give it out with a card, you know, and you don't know these people, but you give them your card and there's no expiration date. So they can, you know, use it anytime. So they're unlimited for you to use.
Okay, great.
And, so if you have any questions, here's my phone number. Feel free to reach out, and just have a great weekend, everybody. And thank you so much. As we always say, you're in business for yourself and not by yourself. And if we don't see you at the beaches of the world, we'll see you at the bay. So thanks, guys.
Thank you, Marty.
You're welcome. Have fun. Bye. Never figure out how to sign off on these. Change it. Da, da, da.